In this video, we are going to learn how to use a repository class. We will implement this class, we will implement interface for this repository, we will follow repository design pattern to load and save data, and we are also going to create model, resource, and collection classes that will be responsible for loading and saving data to a database table. In the previous video, we've created a new table in a database using declarative schema, and we pre-populated some initial logs into that table. And today's video is going to be like a continuation of that previous video, and we will add additional functionality such as repository class, model, resource model, and collection, and so on. If you are new here, my name is Max, and here on this channel we discuss all things programming, development, best practices, Magento, PHP, and other development-related stuff. In the previous video, we've created a data patch where we used resource connection in order to create two records, insert two records in a Mage Mastery log table. With this approach, of course, we can use resource connection in order to insert or select. However, Magento provides a different way of doing and loading data, and this different way is called model, resource, model, and collection. So let's start from a model. Model is a PHP class that is responsible. It's part of active record design pattern implementation, and this PHP class is responsible for holding data, its own data, and is responsible for saving itself. However, instead of saving directly to database, this model class, that is log, that extends abstract model, uses a resource model. So this resource model class knows about information such as main table, database table name, magemastery_log, and primary field name, log ID. In this way, with the help of resource model, model can save itself, or we can save through resource model data into the database table. And third one, so it's two classes that we can work in order to save, load, update record, like individual record. But for working with multiple records, there is a third class that we can create and use. It's called collection. It's a special sort of PHP class. It's part of resource model. It knows about resource model PHP class and model PHP class in order to use resource model class to know and load data from a database table or save data. And it uses model in order to, once data is loaded from a database table, it uses model to create that model and pre-populate data into that model. And in this way, there is a collection of such models that we can use and update data or load data, load IDs, names, or whatever we have in the database table. So these are three classes. Once we have them, we can use in order to save, load data for log. However, it's not the way it has to be used in Magento 2. Of course, you can rely only on these three classes and load data or save data, but there is another way of doing things in Magento, and its recommended way is to use a repository class. So repository class is a class that has its own interface, usually located in API directory of a module, and has methods such as modification methods like save, update, and retrieval query methods such as get by ID, get by something, or get by search criteria, and so on. So for our example, we are going to use two methods. We have log repository interface located in a module API directory, two methods, save and get by ID. So we can save data or log model and get by ID when we provide identifier. Once we have this log repository interface, we can go ahead and implement repository class. So it's log repository that implements log repository interface. And those two methods, save and get by ID, uses resource model of a log entity. So we provide this dependency into construct method log resource, and with the help of log resource, since resource knows where to get data or where to store data, we can rely on resource save method in order to save new record or update an existing record. And get by ID, what we do here, we use log factory. It's after generated PHP class for log model, and it creates new empty instance of a log model. And with the help of this log model, we provide ID into resource model load method, and in this way we preload data into the log models that we've provided. If there is no such ID or record in a database, we throw no such entity exception, and then we return log back. This log repository and log repository interface has to be linked in the di.xml configuration. So every time we refer to this log repository interface, Magento Object Manager knows what instance, what PHP class name has to be used in order to instantiate that instance or PHP class that implements log repository interface. For this, we are using preference. So we provide preference for a log repository interface, and we say the type of that preference is log repository. And in order to demonstrate usage of this log repository, we have a new command created, log demo command, and this log demo command can be used in order to create new record in a database table. So what we do, we again use log factory, we create new empty instance of a log, we set message, Magento Advent Calendar, and we use log repository save, and we pass that instance of a log into save method. Then we write that we saved log with identifier. And then we use get by ID in order to load that record from a database. Instead of relying on the existing preloaded entity that is log, we preload it from a database and we return a message on a terminal. And then this command has to be again registered with the di.xml configuration that is located in our etc directory of a module. And with the new record magemastery log, it's unique name of a command, we provide name of a object or class name. That is our command. And after running bin Magento setup upgrade command, we can prepare this configuration and register our new command in a command list. And a command we have to execute is bin Magento magemastery log demo and enter. And as we can see, we have a record saying saved log with ID 5, and we loaded message Magento Advent Calendar Day 7 demo. And this is how we can implement repository design pattern with the help of interface and repository implementation of that interface. We've created model, resource model, and resource model collection in order to provide access to database table for that repository class to use directly a resource model in order to save and load log entity from a database. And if you would like to learn more about Magento best practices, check magemastery.net website, where I have lots of different online courses for different levels, so you can improve your Magento skills. See you in day 8 of Magento Advent Calendar.